Yo, what's up everyone? Welcome back. Today I'm showing you Synth Blackmarket, a full underground economy system for Fivem with dynamic pricing, drone deliveries, and over 12 RP mechanics built in. Let me walk you through everything with my bro. This is the main market interface. Awesome, right? I know. Everything runs on React with real-time data. As you can see, every item has a live pricing. A sparkline showing the trend and supply versus demand indicators. Up in here, you've got your reputation tier based on XP levels, which are also configurable, obviously, the amount of trades you've made with the black market, the hit level, and of course the profit and loss you've been performing within the black market. Everything is tracked automatically. And here, of course, I have my discount because I'm a veteran. So let me click on any of these items. Okay, don't worry, it's in Spanish. Why? Because I'm Spanish. Okay, but the items are being captured from your inventory, so don't worry, it's gonna be in your language. Let's take a look, for example, for marijuana. You've got a full price chart of history based on 7 days, 3 days, 24 hours, 6 hours, and 1 hour. Everything is fully dynamic. So you got a full price chart history. You can see how the price has been moving based on player trades. This isn't random. It's real supply and demand. Let me show you how it works. For example, at this moment, the price of the marijuana is $4.65. The script is basically made on supply and demand. So let's buy some of marijuana. You can pay either on bank or cash. You can also configure which type of cash. You can put dirty money, you can put anything you want, everything is configurable. Let's take, for example, 10 of marijuana. As you can see, there's a market impact, which is plus 24%. That will increase the price of the marijuana. If I buy it, you will see that the pricing is increasing. Just got updated. No tricks. This is truly dynamic. That's the economy engine working in real time. Because I just bought 10 units of marijuana. This is not just a random value. There is an economy engine behind that. No more scripts based on static pricing. No more scripts based on anything that is reflected in the config. This is finally over. This is an economy engine working based on demand and the offer that the players are doing in real time in the black market. And of course, if I sell my 10 units of marijuana, there will be also a price impact. Just check the price dropping. Every single trade affects the market. Players are actually driving the economy. You don't have to do anything. So now, here's one of the coolest features. If you open the black market, let's say from the command or an item, and I just want to get, I don't know, some cocaine. I just buy it. Let's say 7 of them. Your items are gonna be delivered by a drone. Just check and see the magic happens. The drone comes in with 3D spatial audio. It drops the package and you can just get what you bought from the black market item or command. The whole thing is animated and synchronized with every single player. Other players in the area can see and hear the drone too. This is not over yet. You've got multiple tabs here. Let's see what happens on each one of them. You can set limit orders. Let's say cocaine is gonna be dropping at, I don't know, 110. I think it's gonna drop, so I'm just gonna place an order. When the price hits my target, it auto executes and sends me a drone with the items. You don't even need to be at the market. You can have up to 5 active orders. Sell orders work the same way. As many as you want. When items run low on stock, supply missions pop up. These are actual missions where you go pick up a supply crate and bring it back. So let's accept this one. I've got to pick up a stock of marijuana. That's my reward and the XP that I'm gonna be getting. Let's check the map. I have to go here. So let's go there. Full carry animation. There we go. You can also store this box in the trunk. In this way, if you have to drive, it's gonna be in your trunk. And now I have to go back to the NPC to restock the marijuana. Let's get the restock of marijuana. Let's give it to this guy, which is another NPC of the Blackmarket. I just delivered a box. And now, here's my reward. The item stock goes back up, which lowers the price for everyone. I just resupplied 7 units of marijuana. Let's talk about now the hit. Every trade raises your hit level. You can see mine. At the moment it's at 95%. At higher hit levels, you start paying a surcharge on every purchase. And if it gets too high, the NPCs will straight up refuse to trade with you. Let's take a look. The dealer refuses to do business with you. Too much hit, come back later. It also has a chance to trigger a police dispatch alert. So there's real risk to trading too much and too fast. The hit level decays over time. So you just need to lay low for a while. Contracts are time delivery missions. You accept a contract, get a deadline, and need to deliver the items to an NPC before the time runs out. There are 3 difficulty tiers that unlock with your reputation. Rewards scale with difficulty. So if you have one of these items, you just accept the contract and just bring it to the NPC and you will get your reward. Middleman. So here you can hire someone to be a middleman in the black market, or you can become one. So let's create a new request, for example, of marijuana. And here's my budget, 2,005 of quantity in the market, commissions, of course, and you create the request. Another player can accept one of these contracts because this is mainly focused on player-to-player basics. This is focused on generating roleplay between players. And what about drops? I just create one. Select an item. Cocaine. Quantity 1. Price 500. You can put a password if you want. 1, 2, 3. And you just place a dead drop. You can place it anywhere if you put the command Blackmarket or if you have the item. So now another player walking down the street will be able to get the box and what is inside the box. You will get a notification that the player just bought the drop box that you left in the streets. Once the other player interacts with the box disappears, fully anonymous, no middleman required. Laundry system. Just put the amount of money you want to launder. 5,000. You will see the clean amount you receive and the fee for the laundry system. There we go. And of course, finally, the logbook. Every single thing you've made in the black market is reflected here. Every trade, money spent, earned, the profit, last 7 days, the recent ones, you got everything here. Now let's talk about server owners. There's a full admin panel in the black market admin. There we go. Items. You can create, edit, enable, or disable any market item. Set prices. Everything is configurable as your will. You can select buy, sell. It automatically auto-suggest the items you've got in your inventory and just create the item. You can also switch the visibility within the block market if the players can only buy or only sell or buy and sell. You also have events. Just create a temporary market event like supply shocks or demand that surges that affect prices in real time. So for example, shocking the market. Okay, let's put this. Let's say that there's a huge demand on all the items or one specific item. Let's apply it to all the items. I create the event. I play it. And now, if I go to the black market, shocking the market, everything is increasing. After playing this event, you will see that all the prices are increasing. You can put as much events as you want. Locations. So, place NPCs in the world with a raycast tool. Place on confirm. Select the animation. If you want to have a blip or not, as disable or enable, the type of blip, the color, the scale, the name of the guy, the required job. And you can also select the hours where the NPC is gonna be available for trading. Guy. Create and manage live auctions. Select marijuana, for example. The quantity, the starting point, duration, minimal bid. I just created. I started. And at this moment, I have this auction here. Every single player will see the auction available and can bid for any specific item. I think this is gonna be awesome for roleplay features. The log. Here you can see a general overview of all the people that have been purchasing and selling every single item. Settings. You can put a tick rate in seconds for the recalculation of the supply and demand. The tax rate. The global multiplier. And save changes. Systems. You can configure the hit system. The contracts. The middleman with its commission. The dead drops, max per player, expiration. Money laundering, the daily limit, conversion rate, minimum amount. The police rates, hit threshold, duration. Territories, which is linked with the gang systems you may have in your server. Time-based pricing, weather events, NPC mode. You got everything available in one single admin panel. This is working with ESX, Qbcore, Qbox, and Qcore. Auto-detected. Supports over 15 inventory systems, 10 dispatch systems, and 8 phone resources. 18 languages included. Everything is configurable from a single config file. That's the Scenes Black Market. Link in the description. You can check the full documentation at sceneslab.com. If you have any question, drop by Discord. Thanks for watching. Have a nice one. This is Synth Labs, the future of Fivem.